Should make sure that they can hear it.
3,
Shit.
2. Hi, I'm Sam,
And I'm Josh.
and this is
The On Err Podcast.
the Podcast
Podcast. Yeah,
That's right.
that's.
Get it right,
We're
Josh.
not going to pee in here.
Oh my God, I hope not. All right, this is a podcast about two fancy dudes just sitting around, bringing on guest stars. Should we call them that?
Star?
You bet your ass I'm a star.
And this is the first video for our channel, actually, besides our little impromptu introduction. The first official video. And this is our podcast about random stuff. We'll have like a different topic every week. And we plan to do some crazy stuff with it.
Yeah. And today's guest, we have AJ Bra. Ta.
It's not how you pronounce my name, but thank you. It's great to be here.
Yeah.
Hello, AJ.
We're happy to
Hello.
have you here.
All right. So we're going to give little intros about ourselves because no one knows anything about us at all yet.
Yeah.
Nonsense. They know everything.
I guess.
It's the internet.
We're all female.
God, no. All female.
All
With
female.
really deep voices.
Yep. Testosterone.
And a beard.
I meant
And a beard.
one beard.
We'll leave that to you to figure out which one is.
Single beard.
No.
It's actually me. I have the beard.
Didn't you just shave?
Maybe.
All right. So, hello. My name is Sam Sarda. Right now, I'm a student at Doane College, soon to be Doane University. I am studying in special education for fun because I love all this stuff and I want to help teach kids.
Special education, like special teams on football. Like, you got to kick the field goal and make the sport down.
Sure.
Okay.
Whatever you think.
Makes sense.
All right, Josh, your turn.
I'm Josh Davis. I'm a theater major. I'm from Elkhorn, Nebraska. And I'm diddly and happy to be here at Doane University. Wait. Doane College.
It'll change in like a year, so don't worry.
It's all changing next year to Doane University because we need more of them imported students. Not imported.
Fresh off the boat. Oh, God.
All right. And we have our guest here today.
Do I introduce myself?
Yeah, you can introduce yourself.
Fabulous. I'm AJ Barada. I also attend Doane College.
University.
No, it's been college for a lot longer than it probably will be
Which is
university.
imported students.
Shut up, Josh.
Let him talk.
From the
Josh.
Philippines. I'm sorry.
Now that I'm no longer being rudely interrupted, I study vocal music performance
Wait,
and
what?
theater here.
Josh, be
Done?
nice
I'm
to
just
our
kidding.
guest.
I'm sorry.
He might run away.
But yeah, avid musician and gamer, and that's kind of it. I have no idea what I'm doing with my life after this, and I'm terrified to find out.
Oh, aren't we all?
College.
Yeah, that sums up
That's
college.
pretty much-
You don't know.
College.
Kind of like
College.
It's supposed to be a step up.
Yep, from
And
high
like-
school.
Oh no,
You're
it
still
is
lost.
in many ways,
Oh.
but then it's also like 9 steps back
Yep.
in like
Yeah.
others.
College is the 4 years where you find out that you don't know what you want to do with your life.
And there's like a 10-story step. That's the real life.
Yeah, man.
Right now I've got my sheet in front of me about what we're going to talk about on the podcast. I'll hand AJ his sheet.
Dope. Wow,
That's your detailed list of it.
Here we
that is
go.
very detailed.
It's about as
Didn't
long
know
as
I was
my-
reading a book today.
It's about as long as
You know.
blah, 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 blah. Can't speak in.
Musicals and stuff. That's pretty
Yeah, man.
detailed.
Ah, wow, yeah.
Yeah, the theme for this podcast right now is musicals, and we're just going to talk about some musical things and other musical stuff like that. And to kick it off, we're going to talk about a musical that we just recently performed here at Doane called Assassins.
Smashins.
Smashins. It was a very beautiful musical. We all were a part of it. I was the assistant stage manager.
Wait, I was a part of it.
Yeah, you were a lead, Josh. You were like,
I was.
Yeah.
Oh.
well, since Josh is being
Assholian.
that's the word.
I played a character called Sam Bick, who should have gone to detail.
Yeah, go into detail.
Okay, so
Good time.
a long
Good
time
time.
ago in a galaxy far, far
Too much detail. Also, I think that's copyrighted. Actually, I'm positive that's
The
copyrighted.
FBI just like shows up at our dorm door. They don't have the key card to get into the front door.
We haven't even
They're just
posted this yet. Damn.
They're just like knocking on the window outside. Like the janitor's coming like, what do you seem to need? And like,
Janitors went home already, dude.
we're looking for these two fancy men. They're like, oh, they're in room 302.
So,
oh,
what
that's
about
where you live. Okay, sorry.
what about Sam Bick, Josh?
Oh, so
Before you went on your off-topic rant.
So Sam Bick was alive in the 1900s. I don't know the exact date because I forgot it already.
Dude, it was 3 days ago.
But he tried to assassinate Richard Nixon by flying a plane into the White House, and that plane never took off because he was shot while on the plane. And he's a very interesting character. Lots of yelling and Burger King.
God, you suck.
Ha!
I mean,
Man as a character.
he's kind of right, but
Wait, Josh the character or Sam Bick the character?
Sam Bick, Josh
Both.
isn't a character. Josh is the person.
That's what you think.
Okay.
it's just an act right now. He's like the most silent guy in the world.
Ha!
You know what? It wouldn't surprise me. Nothing surprises me anymore.
What
Alright.
about a surprise birthday party?
And AJ, what about you?
I was just an ensemble member for this show, which I was more than happy to do because last semester I played King Claudius and the Ghost in Hamlet, and God, that was a lot of work. So I was happy to just take a back seat and not memorize half of a over 100-page book again.
Oh, that must have been really nice.
It was a good show. Good show.
Took so long.
But was it worth it?
Oh, it was absolutely worth it. That's an incredible
I love
role to add to my resume and stuff, especially since I'm looking at a Shakespeare company specifically because, well, they liked me and it's
They
close.
liked you.
And you like shaking spears? Ha ha! Josh owned one.
We should have a Josh owned count.
Ding.
It's just like Krillin.
We'll get a bell next time, and every time Josh gets owned or rejected or down, we'll
Yeah, you
ring
can
it.
get a soundboard.
Ha.
That'll be pretty easy to add.
Right.
Oh, so-
And were you President Garfield as well?
Yeah, I got shot in the back by Paul Shaw, and these two gentlemen know Paul Shaw a little bit. You don't know him nearly as well as I do, but I feel like you know him well enough to know that if something was gonna go wrong and a gun actually hurt someone, it would be Paul Shaw's, and it would be the second he's shooting me in the back. But thankfully, nothing went wrong along those lines.
Man.
And I'm still in the same shape I was when I started.
There's
What a-
no dent in your back.
No dents.
What a backstabber.
Ding. Hope I
Don't
didn't break your
ding.
glasses.
Add the ding in post.
We'll do it later.
Exactly.
There's just gonna be large gaps and just
Ding.
we're gonna plant a ding here. Okay, so how was it working with Assassins? I was there every night, kind of watching everyone praising my overlord.
Kind of like God. He's always watching us.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Watching everyone
wait.
perform, watching them learn the lines. I saw it from the beginning, but I want to get everyone else's perspective on it. How did you feel starting from the beginning? How did you feel nervous preparing for your roles?
I was really nervous, mainly because I was a freshman. Oh, I am still a freshman. I'm a freshman, and
Damn right you are.
freshman, and I got a lead, so that kind of freaked me out because I didn't know how well I was gonna do compared to everybody else. Because everybody else was really good, and I was just kind of came in as the underdog, and I was like, oh man, I don't know what I'm doing here. But I think it went all. Pretty all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the adjudicator said you stole the show, so
Yeah,
I mean, I feel like you accomplished your goal and more.
Oh.
And
So I get bonus experience.
your monologues were pretty long, so
Those
I mean it
things were
was
long.
pretty amazing that you got it out. I think you added a line.
I'm pretty
But that's
sure I
the
had a few
you
lines.
really never missed a line because Dan and I were up in the booth every
yeah.
night. He added a line right here.
Yep.
And we knew exactly where he added it.
Daniel kept on coming to me. He's like, you keep on adding a line, and I'm like, what line am I adding? He's like, I don't know. It's like, well, that doesn't help me. I don't know what line I'm adding.
Read your script.
I read my script over, and I looked back and I said it in my head, and I'm pretty sure I added the line in my head, but said a different line while I was adding that line, and so it was
That's a close.
yeah, it was my brain was trying to compartmentalize what lines were going where, and it's just well, fuck, and just threw everything.
But you made it. You made
It was good.
You're
It was
bad.
good though.
Got to throw a hamburger.
Yeah.
That was fun.
Multiple times. God, I hope you hit it.
I almost hit 2 people in the audience.
That was a beautiful night.
The girl
cleaning up after that.
Yeah, we found one under the stage during strike. It was gross.
You did?
Oh,
boy, did we?
Because weren't they like? Where'd you get the hamburgers? Like
BK.
It was
BK?
Burger King.
Oh,
Thank
like-
God it wasn't Sodexo.
Oh.
I'd probably like turn into stone if I tried to eat one.
Yeah.
Got deep.
Yeah.
Deep. All right, there's a little lull. So, AJ, how did you feel? I felt like a lot of the Assassins never had choreography.
Yeah.
How was the choreography of the show? Like,
this was a
an
very
ensemble?
light choreography show. It's really interesting. The only heavy choreography show that I've had in my life, we didn't have a choreography audition for, which baffles me still, because it was before your time, and I know a lot of the upperclassmen reminisce about this, but it was just that good of a show. It was American Idiot.
I wanted to see that.
I wish I was here to see it.
Yeah.
What baffled me about it, especially looking back, because we had some crazy ass dances, and our choreographer Karen, love her to death. She works so hard, but she said, like during the audition, no, we don't need to do this because I can make anyone dance this show, and she's right because I am not the most gifted in that department, and I definitely feel like I was able to hold my own against everyone else, which was really impressive. But as far as choreography, this was very basic stuff, and it was a very effective choreography, but not very complicated. Mm-hmm. You feel me?
Yeah.
But yeah, the music was definitely more challenging. I mean, a Sondheim musical,
Oh,
it's dense stuff, but although I didn't like the kind of week and a half of weirdness at the beginning without Rob.
Yeah.
Rob was our director, by the way. He's incredible.
Amazing man.
Yeah. In the end, I think it was really good just to get a lot of dedicated time working on that music, and just so by the time we got into blocking, we were able to just hit the ground running and just kind of blow through those scenes.
Wait, running? I thought
Yeah.
we were walking for blocking.
All right, Josh.
Depends on the scene, bro.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, I remember hearing Rob talk a lot about how he was so amazed that they like know their stuff already. Like within the first 2 weeks, they ran through blocking. It was so quick.
Mm-hmm.
Made everyone's job a lot easier.
Oh, yeah.
Very talented cast.
Yeah,
for this
and I
musical.
mean, it's all due to the thanks of
Yeah.
our director, Alex Wooten. He was a student director, and that's definitely not an easy show. And as our adjudicator said, the last Sondheim show I saw, they had this lush, beautiful orchestra pit, and you just put them to shame with a fucking hallway.
Oh yeah, that
That
hallway
says a lot
was
about our students here, and also just kind of how we do things.
our fine art department.
Yes.
It's very nice.
So if you like theater, come to Doan.
God, really? You know, now we need to get a sponsorship from them. Get like a Doan
We'll get a
band
Doan
to
theater
appear
sponsorship.
here.
Just in the middle of the blank screen, it pops
Pop
over
up
at this
Doan
part
Uni-
of
That'd be
it.
great.
Doan University, brought to you by
Stop
viewers
calling it that. It's
Viewer-
not a thing yet.
Brought to you by viewers
Let me
like
have
you.
the
Brought to you by
rest of
viewers
this
like
year.
you.
You can call it
Thank
college.
you.
We're gonna graduate from university.
I think we should talk about our favorite moments. From
Yeah, what was your
Assassins.
favorite moment in Assassins?
Just it doesn't have to be a scene. Just
Just a moment,
just
or you have one or two favorite moments. Just kind of tell me, AJ, you want to go first?
Yeah, man, I'd love to. This sounds really messed up, and I don't know how to word it otherwise.
I think I know what you're gonna
But
talk about.
just let me talk then, because they don't know.
telepathy. They don't know.
Stop it.
Hee.
It was during Tech Week. I think it was the Tuesday of Tech Week when we first added the Zapruder film to.
Yeah.
Why? What'd you guys think it was?
The sex doll.
Oh
I thought it
no!
was gonna be the sex.
You know, okay.
The sex doll.
Okay, we can't just bring that up. I will elaborate on that in like 5 minutes. But no, it was we added the Zapruder film to Something Just Broke, and it really changed the scene because one, if you haven't seen it, I don't recommend it, but
it's-
it is an important part of history.
Oh yeah.
And it is incredibly graphic, and it's the video that shows JFK being shot.
Yeah.
And since that's what the song was about, it was reflecting on the president we just lost.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing that the first night we had it, and every night we go on,
It blew my
just
mind.
really emotionally charged that scene. I mean, there were a couple nights where I had tears coming down.
Oh yeah, I was about to ready to cry every single night.
emotional.
And I mean, it is it really kind of just rose the stakes on that scene, and it really made it a lot more impactful, and it made it something worth fighting for the rest of this show, because honestly, like, I feel like that's the climax of the show, in my opinion.
Yeah, definitely.
That's definitely the emotional, like, high point.
Mm-hmm.
And that was just a brilliant one. The placement of it from Rob looked fantastic, and it worked really well, especially having it overlaid over R. Lee Harvey Oswald.
Yeah.
It just looked really nice. And from Sondheim for having that be in the script, because I don't know necessarily if Rob would have thought of that on his own.
Yeah,
he probably would have, but
Rob's just I feel like Rob would have.
Okay, so
yes,
about the sex doll.
Oh yeah.
One, I've never actually seen one in real life prior to the show.
Same here.
They're fascinatingly gross. I think that's the only way to describe them.
Even unused, they're just
oh yeah, I mean she's still sealed up, which is
good.
Weird.
She's a virgin sex doll.
She is. That's a weird thing to be. But one, it was just kind of awkward getting over like the fact of what this is. Like, I mean, people stick their dick in this. Like, that's what it's designed for.
Oh yeah.
And that's just I've
And
never
we're gonna use
held
it for-
anything like that before.
We're gonna use it for a musical. Let's go.
What if we bought the sex doll off of like eBay, slightly
Gently
used?
used.
Oh
Yeah,
god,
that's what I said.
that's what I thought of once, and it was just like disgusting. Push it back to the back of my mind. Don't want to
God,
think about that
no.
again.
Yeah, but then I got through with that, and by the time Tech Week rolled around, I was very comfortable using it, and God, that sounded so
that
wrong.
does sound wrong. But
I was very comfortable puppeteering it.
Yeah, that sounds a lot better.
And I was having a lot of fun with it, and then the next kind of real major landmark came when my parents and grandparents were in the audience.
Yes.
And
Beautiful.
when stuff like that happens, you have two choices. You can either be awkward about it, or you can just go out there and own it. And that's what I at least attempted to do. And I got quite a few laughs.
I thought it was
that
great
night, and
watching in the booth every night.
Oh,
yeah,
that was
my
sweet.
parents had some questions afterwards, but it's fine.
We should probably explain why there's a sex doll on the show.
Oh.
So
Nah, man, leave it to their imagination.
let's just be nice, because
I'm kidding, man.
one of the assassins in the musical is John Hinckley, who tried to assassinate Ronald Reagan, and he was obsessed with the actress Jodie Foster, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep, Jodie Foster.
Yeah.
And what we did is we
Taxi cab.
that was the
Easy
movie,
there.
right? Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tax Cap. Okay. So we taped a picture of Jodie Foster's face onto the sex doll, and during the opening song, it was like, "Hey pal, feeling." What was the line? Do you remember?
It was
Failed your test.
yeah. Hey, Bal, failed your test.
Dream girl unimpressed.
And I come out and I set her down and start puppeteering her.
Yeah.
So she's responding to the proprietor's lyrics, and I'm just generally overall being sexy with her.
So it wasn't completely random. It had
Yeah.
a use in the show. It was
Yes,
weird.
but I really
had
loved
other
our.
uses, too,
You're
outside
not
of
wrong.
Rob.
I really love the way the adjudicator said it. I feel like every show now should have a balaclava and a sex doll.
Yeah.
A blow up sex
Yes.
doll.
Yeah.
And he was weird, but I liked him.
He was a good adjudicator.
Yeah, man.
Josh, unless you have another
Um,
favorite moment.
No, I mean, I've talked on long enough for
All
now.
right.
I'd love to pass the torch.
I think one of my most favorite moments would definitely be when I found out who did the John Cena thing.
Shut up.
God.
During
During the
what?
show. Okay, so did you not hear about that?
No!
Okay, so
So let's
apparently-
keep it. No.
No, so
When it gets out,
apparently-
it's over.
So
As long as
apparently,
Rob doesn't hear it or Dan doesn't hear
yeah.
it.
So apparently, when
Show's over, man.
when I went backstage after my first monologue in the musical, Sam accidentally forgot to turn my mic all the way down, and the scene after my first monologue is like this really beautiful love song called "Unworthy of Your Love," and so like at the very end they're like singing it, and they're like, "Oh, it's so beautiful," and then and then in the background you just hear. Do, 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 do.
I heard it. I started freaking out in the booth and immediately looked at the board and like wiped my hand and cleared to make sure like everything was on down on the board. I felt horrible.
I felt so bad when Sam told me that happened. I felt so bad because I thought it was someone in the audience. So I was like, "Man, those fuckers, we're gonna go out and wreck them." Then Sam's
Wait,
like,
was this
"John-"
during the show?
Yeah.
What
Yeah.
day was this?
And
I
then
think it was like the second night.
Yeah.
What?
And then Sam's like, "Josh, it was you." I was like, "Oh shit."
The pit
I
talked to
feel
me
so bad.
afterwards. Did you hear the John Cena mic? And I'm like, yeah, I heard it. I'm sorry.
God, I felt so bad about that.
Oh, I know I probably didn't hear it because I have a change during that time. So I was probably changing my costume.
Okay.
And the monitors in the dressing room are terrible.
Any other favorite moments? Is that just it?
I liked when your sign fell off.
That was fun. That was fun. So that was awkward.
Was that
this has never happened to me before. So like,
It was during tech.
it was during tech. The first day of tech. So the very first sign I had for Sam Bick, which says like, it says all I want for Christmas. Santa says all I want for Christmas is my constitutional right to peaceably petition for my right of governance. So something like that. But anyway, the first
something like
something
that.
like
Spot
that.
on.
Yeah.
But anyway, they had it like, it wasn't even stapled. It was like glued to like this wooden post, and like I've used it. I used it a lot. So like and so I used it a lot. And so the first day of Tech Week, I come out walking across the stage and like I do a turn and the sign just flies off. So like I don't know, I just have like this stick in my hand and like for a split second I just like stood there because I was like, what do I do? I've got a stick. I've lost. I'm like, I don't know what to do. And so like Abby's like coming around and like doing her thing as the proprietor, and then I'm just like, yeah.
Trying to find a pencil.
Oh.
Why do you need a pencil?
I can do that in case we need to know time, so I don't have to yell it across everywhere.
It's 8:15.
We're about 21 minutes in. Okay,
21 minutes in.
that's
Okay.
pretty good.
Mm,
I like
that's
that
pretty
mistake
good.
too.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
let's see. My favorite moments in the show. Being up in the booth, I got to witness everything, like from the beginning to end, from Tech Week and everything. So I think one of my favorite moments has to be, same as AJ's, this is a Zapruder film. Just, it like added a complete other level to the show that was like needed, and it like pushed over the edge, and it was so powerful. Like I just had to stop and watch it every night, and it almost like tears to my eyes. And the next song came on, Something Just Broke, and like it like added so much to it. It was just beautiful. It made me cry. And then my others is just a one line phrase, I can't even speak right now. Short one line, spoken by Squeaky Frome to John Hinckley in the song "Unworthy of Your Love," where she says that Jodie Foster isn't his girlfriend, and he says, "Oh, I don't care," or whatever, and then she replies, "Fruit," as an insult. The word fruit. That's the only thing she says.
Yeah, and the actor's
Fruit.
delivery of the line was hilarious. She was so funny and like just throwing that away in such a way that it's just like, go fuck yourself, man.
Thank God he
It
wasn't
made
a
me
vegetable.
laugh in the booth every time.
Thank God he wasn't a vegetable. That could have been bad.
We made that joke. Vegetable. It was so bad.
Boy, that really changes the scene, doesn't it?
Oh, yeah.
What if John Hinckley was like, crap, what's his name? The dude in the
Stephen
wheelchair,
Hawking?
Stephen Hawking. Just John Hinckley was
Well,
like
I figured
Stephen
his
Hawking.
the assassination attempt would have gone way differently
That
then.
it probably actually would have worked.
Or might not have ever happened.
No.
Probably had someone else shoot him.
That's
But
true.
smart enough to do that. Alright, so those are our favorite moments. Yeah, Assassins was a lot of fun for all of us.
Yeah, man.
We can all agree to that.
I can't wait till next year's musical.
And so, like, we had a lot of fun moments in this and a lot of favorite moments. But let's talk about our favorite musicals in general.
Yeah.
Josh, do you want to start?
Okay. My favorite musical would have to be tied between.
You get one.
I get one.
You get
Do
one.
I have to
You get
choose one?
Yep.
I have to.
We're
choose
making this
one.
way
Okay.
more interesting.
Okay. Does it have to be a musical we've seen, or can we just have listened to the
Any
soundtrack?
music-
Soundtrack, musical, you want
Soundtrack,
to see.
anything?
Mhm.
Okay. Mine would have to be The Secret Garden. Then
Okay.
my absolute favorite musical would have to
I
be The
still
Secret
have not
Garden.
yet to hear that, even though you've been
It's-
Won
obsessing
Rob
about
as a
it.
Tony for it.
Yeah,
First.
yeah, I know. I want to do it here so badly, but I don't know if Rob will, because
I
since
don't
he's
know,
done
man.
it professionally.
Done it professionally very well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That would be mine, though. The storyline. Okay, well, I love the musical storyline actually better than the books, because it was based off a book called The Secret Garden, and then they made a play called The Secret Garden, and both the play and the book suck. I hate them so much. I was in the play and I hated the play, and I read the book and I hated the book. I got to the second page, then I skipped.
Wow, fucking dedication.
Oh god, this is horrible.
I got to the second page, and then I skipped to the last page and just read the ending, and I was like, this book sucks.
Well, I feel like you ignored a large majority of
Well, like
There might have been a good middle.
There might have been. There's probably like unicorns like sprinkled throughout in the middle that I didn't know about. Probably should have read about that. Just
Probably.
the secret garden where you go to Narnia. It's like the second. It's the second way to Narnia through the secret garden. But yeah, then they actually wrote a musical off of it after they wrote the play, and it's amazing storyline. I love the storyline of it, and the music is just godly amazing too.
Nice.
And yeah, that'd be my favorite musical.
That's good. AJ?
Okay, well, I'm a little bit biased in my reason for picking this, but that doesn't mean it's not a good show anyways. My favorite musical, at least currently, and it's probably going to change eventually, is Jersey Boys.
Okay.
Jersey Boys. Just from the musical perspective itself, I love the music and I love the way everything is tied into the story. So it's like a greatest hits of Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons on top of this incredibly dramatic, true story that I think is great. But the reason I say I'm biased in picking it is because through a very somewhat convoluted relationship that I'm not going to go into because it's not worth explaining, because in order to explain it well, it'd take a little while. But basically, we have a family friend whose brother was the original Frankie Valli on Broadway.
Holy shit.
So the original cast now actually tours as a musical group called the Midtown Men.
That's sweet.
And they have actually come to Omaha twice, and we've seen them in concert, my mom and I both times. And it's really great because I actually know them somewhat personally. I'm actually Facebook friends with,
that's awesome.
his name is Michael. He's incredibly talented tenor. But so I know them personally, and I have kind of a funny story with this. I don't think you guys know her because she left last year. Danny Polinsky.
Nope. I'm from 3 hours away.
Yeah, I know.
Not even from the same
She's
state.
She's a sweetheart. I love her. But I ran into her at the second time we saw it, and so they were doing pictures and stuff, but it was them behind a table, and it was really awkward. And
I love how you just did air quotes and no one saw it.
Well, you mentioned it, so
quotation.
I thought I'd mention it
it's
so
fine.
everyone would know.
Yeah, that way everyone knows. So I was waiting around until after that because they saw me hey, if you stick around for a little bit, we can chat after this. So I'm like, cool. So I see Danny Polinsky leaving. I'm like, hey, you should stick around for a little bit because I'm going to talk to them afterwards. And she's like, no, I have somewhere I have to be. So I wait until everyone leaves. They come out from behind the table and stuff. I get pictures where I'm actually fucking touching them like human beings as opposed to just awkwardly standing in front and leaning down to a table. And they just ripped one of the posters off the wall, and they all personally signed it to me.
Awesome.
I had it in my dorm last year. I should bring it back. And gave it to me. And so we're walking out, and who do I run into but Danny Polinsky again, who has Starbucks. I'm like, this is what was so important for you to go get? And she's like, yeah, they were closing. And she saw it was in my hand. She's like, what's that? I'm like, oh, they ripped this down. And they signed it and stuff. And they're like, they actually signed it to you? I'm like, yes, I actually know them. And she's like, well, I didn't realize you actually meant you knew them. I thought you were just waiting to go do what everyone else is doing. I'm like, no, that's why I said something. So I think she's still kicking herself just a little bit.
I'd kick myself
from that.
I would kick myself if I could kick myself.
Here, I got you.
Oh,
there we go.
There we go.
Well, yeah,
Own count.
that is
own count.
both the show and that just kind of fun relationship is why I like Jersey Boys a lot.
Jersey Boys is respectable,
All right,
though.
so I made you two go first so I could think about this the whole time.
Okay.
Did you come up with an answer?
My favorite musical is Hamilton.
God,
Yes!
fucking
Obviously.
That was my second.
Yeah.
So
That
I
was
made
my
you
second.
pick.
Yep. I didn't know which one to choose.
If you don't know, it's a musical about Alexander Hamilton and his,
What?
I shouldn't say rise to power, but his journey in the American Revolution.
I think
It's beautiful. Like, it makes me cry. It's kind of in an opera style. There's no like dialogue. It's all music. It's more modern. It's written by Lin-Manuel Miranda.
the god.
He is the god. He's so amazing. He's in like everything now. I think he wrote one of the
In the Heights.
In the Heights.
not that, but like on the new Star Wars movie, he wrote the Cantina Band song.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
He did.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
That's
I
rad.
saw it in like 107 Facts. It is pretty sweet.
Random.
Yeah.
Love it.
He was
more you
also
know.
like in How I Met Your Mother. He was rapping in that too.
Oh, that's cool.
The episode where they're trying to put Marshall's son to sleep on the bus.
Oh, does he rap him to sleep
Yeah.
or something?
Oh.
Raps
Yeah, I
him
never
in-
noticed it until I rewatched it. I'm sorry.
That's
Like,
alright.
Wraps him in cellophane and
See,
puts
I
him
just-
to sleep.
I love like the way like that musical started. Like, do you know like how he came up with the idea for it?
Wasn't it the mixtapes? Or like, or he
Well, do
just
you know how
started-
he came up with the idea for the mixtapes?
No. Which is sad.
It is, and correct me if I'm wrong on this, Josh. He was like on a little break from In the Heights, and he found like a copy of like the biography of Alexander Hamilton in like
Yeah.
the airport gift shop, and he read it and just kind of like really connected with the character.
Yeah, it was like I think it was a more like contemporary version
Yeah.
of his history,
Mhm.
and like that's he read it.
But
and
yeah,
it was
he like saw
yeah.
like the parallels between that and like his own life, and it just happened to fit like the musical stylings of like hip hop and rap,
I
which
know,
just
really nice.
it's really like it's a really awkward combination to think of, but it's executed incredibly skillfully.
works.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, but it like follows his whole life from not exactly when he's born, but when he was a young child. They kind of retrace his early life in the first song, and it like goes throughout till his death. It's a very powerful and beautiful musical.
I think Sam. I think we need to write a musical, and correct me if you think it's a bad idea, but we're gonna use the same rap style, or we could use like country. Yeah, we should use country, and we're gonna call it Hitler.
Hitler?
Oh,
Okay, that sounds
oh
good.
God.
Is it gonna be like
it's gonna be about Adolf Hitler
and his rise to power?
and his rise to power in country style songs.
Nope.
I mean, we're gonna attempt this.
We're
Like,
gonna-
we could probably like get
It's
it.
gonna
That's
be
a
good.
worse idea than Paul's original musical concept idea. I told you about this, right?
What?
I think so.
Glory Hole the
Yeah.
musical.
Yep.
Glory hole.
He's since buried that project, which makes me sad because it's a very weird, funny concept that he was running with.
Oh God.
It was great.
All right. So next, if you look at your to-dos list, you'll find out what we're talking about next. We're gonna talk about our
And stuff.
favorite
Are we on the stuff
favorite
part?
actors.
Oh, so
See,
this
you
is
have a very detailed list. Mine's not that well written out, but you know.
detailed. It says
Yeah.
On Err Podcast to-do list: musicals plus stuff. That's it.
Wait, that's a plus? I thought that was an and.
Yeah, it was an and.
Oh.
Whatever.
It's the same
It amounts to the same thing.
Yeah.
yes.
So we're gonna talk about our favorite actors, not like TV actors, but musical actors.
Yes.
Obviously.
Yes, I know mine. But Sam, you go first.
I'm
this
gonna go
time.
first
Yeah.
because I love this dude, Neil Patrick Harris. He is such an outstanding man. I mean, he is not only a musical actor, but he is a host. He hosted the Tonys, I think, 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
Correct me. Yeah. He starred as a child in his own TV show. The name slipped me, like Doogie McHauser or something.
Oh, Doogie Howser, MD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was in Assassins.
Really?
Yep.
He was the
He was the
original
balladeer
bad guy.
in Lee Harvey Oswald.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
It is awesome. Yeah, I think he's like my man crush. Like, I thrive to be Neil Patrick Harris.
Yes.
I mean, and he did Dr. Horrible sing along blog.
Yeah.
Oh,
very
I
amazing.
love that.
That's
Dr.
up there
Horrible's-
on my list of musicals,
Yes.
even though it's a musical.
It's a musical.
Yeah,
No,
they
it's
need-
absolutely
They need to
musical.
write a
Not-
stage adaptation.
They do have a stage adaptation
They
for
do?
it. Yeah,
Oh.
not like Broadway or anything. But like
Oh.
really, it's not like super cool. It's basically the whole thing, but the ones that I've seen, they haven't been that
That's
super amazing. But it's amazing. Josh,
Um,
let's skip you. Let's go to AJ.
Oh, okay.
I'm still thinking. Go to
Okay.
Josh.
Damn
Okay.
it! I was ready to skip
Okay.
Josh.
Damn it! You play down a skip card. I have another card of the same color though.
Yeah, you can play that one.
Uno.
No.
Oh,
Punch.
My favorite actor would be, and this is the only man I would ever go gay for. Like, if
Neil Patrick Harris.
We're learning a lot.
Yep. Like, if he came up to me one day and would be like, Josh, would you be gay for me? I would undoubtedly say yes. And his name is Ramin Karimloo.
Oh.
He is a god. He is... Jesus, he's so good. Like... There's probably a bit... Like, whenever I think about him, like a book in Book of Mormon, my box container of gayness just flourishes out, and I just... Oh, God, he's so amazing. But he... if any of you know it, but if any of you know the 25th anniversary of Phantom of the Opera at the Royal Albert Hall, he played the Phantom in that musical. And he's godly amazing. If you
look it up.
Look it up. Yeah, just if you look it up, you'll
You know what?
probably
We could probably put a link to it in the
description. Yeah, like
a video. Yeah.
fair warning though, if you listen to this, you might have uncontrollable orgasms.
Jesus.
Just fair warning.
I thought I'd have to worry about my profanity.
Yeah.
And like how I talked.
I think Josh is the problem here.
But
no, it's weird. What the hell?
The other great thing is though, he's playing Jean Valjean in the Les Mis revival.
Like
on
right
Broadway.
now.
Yeah, like right now.
Sweet.
And another great news though, like leading up to it. So my family and I, we went to New York over the summer, and I had the chance to see Hamilton, but this was before I knew about it, so I didn't see it.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I'm so bitter about that.
So
I am
sorry.
so bitter. I had the chance to see it during previews. Oh God, I was so pissed off.
I would have died.
But because the funny thing is, when I saw Hamilton, like my mind registered Hamlet.
Yeah, that's what I kept thinking all the time. I kept
registered-
mixing up the names all the time.
Yeah, and I was like, well, who?
Well,
would
to
wanna
be
see
fair, when
Hamlet?
you like really dove deep into it, that's when we were doing our production of Hamlet.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, like, when I saw this in New York...
No, I know, but
yeah.
I'm saying...
I
I'm
saw it in-
rationalizing Sam's. You're just
Yeah.
stupid.
I sent... Yeah.
Yeah.
I was dropped off when I was younger. My mom was carrying a basket of laundry downstairs, and she tripped, and it was either drop the laundry basket or me.
And she
chose
punted
me.
you.
And she chose
and
me.
then caught it in one hand.
Caught it one
Nice,
hand,
That's good shit.
threw cement shoes at me.
Semen.
Semen shoes at me.
Ew. Ready.
But when we were in New York, I was able to see the Les Mis revival, and so funny story. We went to go see it on a Thursday there, and we went there and we bought tickets. And after we bought all the tickets, we went to the show, and we were like, and I was like sitting there, I was like, oh God, I was sweating because I was so excited to see Ramin Karimloo on stage. The show starts, and Jean Valjean comes on stage, and it's the understudy.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I literally, like, when that happened,
Blue ball.
that happened, and I was literally like, are you fucking kidding me? This is bullshit. I paid fucking $75 not to see some fat ass in a Jean Valjean costume. God damn it, if I had some popcorn, I'd be chucking it at him right now. And I was so, except this was all happening internally, because if I said that externally, like the SWAT, like the SWAT team would probably come in.
Theater
We
SWAT.
should put a
SWAT
headphones
team.
warning. Headphone
Yeah,
warning.
headphone warning.
Right. Like.
But the funny thing is, so we go back outside and we're looking at the ticket thing, and in fine print, on the very bottom, it's like Thursday, Ramin's vocal rest days. Understudy will be playing Jean Valjean on Thursdays. And I was like, damn you, fine print.
That
Damn
was a
you.
beautiful spasm around the room.
That no one will see but us.
Oh, God.
I can't wait to get the video podcast rolling.
Mm-hmm.
But to end it on a happy note, I was able to get really cheap tickets and see it again on Friday. And I was finally able to see Ramin Karimloo. So,
Nice.
so yeah, that, on a happy note. It's finally...
You at least got to see him. You didn't
Yeah.
die.
Nope, I didn't.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Okay, I've been thinking, and there's one person that keeps coming to my mind. He's not necessarily a stage actor, but he's still an incredibly talented actor and voice actor, which is definitely what I'm
That's
looking
fine.
into. I figured it'd be fun because I was going to say it anyways. Nathan Fillion.
Oh, yeah.
Nathan Fillion, also in Dr. Horrible
Yes.
Sing-Along Blog.
Yes.
But he has such an incredible variety of characters. One, he's in Firefly, which is
Yep.
questionably one of the most incredible series ever to come
I
out
still
and
need to
get
see
like
it, though.
destroyed, just like obliterated, which sucks because everyone only realized its genius after it had been canceled for like 2 years.
Which is sad.
And also, like, I didn't even realize this. He's in one of my favorite games. He's in Destiny.
He is?
He's Cade 6.
Oh.
Okay.
He's the hunter trainer. He's
Yeah.
your trainer!
He's my trainer.
That's awesome.
My
Yeah,
Pokemon
he's Cade
trainer.
6. And he just... One, I love it the fact that he's just as pissed as everyone else that Firefly got canceled, because in another show that he's in that I'm a fan of, Castle, it was like the Halloween episode, and he comes out in his Malcolm Reynolds costume, and his daughter just comes in like, "What are you wearing?" "My space cowboy costume." "You've already worn that. It's in the past. Just let it go."
Oh, that's
That's funny.
Just savage.
That is-
And I love just like his range of like characters, because he, like, as Captain Hammer, he was like the very goofy, quirky,
over the top.
I'm gonna go anti-hero, because
Oh,
he's
yeah.
not a hero. He's
He
an
really
asshole. And he's supposed to be an asshole, like in the audience's perspective, even though he's like the good guy.
I'm gonna use my hammer.
Exactly. The hammer is my penis. And then like in
My hammer
Castle,
made me
there are
do
these
it.
like, stop. Damn it.
My
Hammer down the
made me do it.
hatches.
Like, he has some like comedic moments, which he's very good at, but he also has some very incredibly serious and like dramatic moments.
Stop. Hammer time.
Haha.
I felt like I could have wasted.
Oh my god.
Okay,
No,
go.
I'm not
Uninterrupted.
done talking.
Uninterrupted.
No, I'm
Okay, we're done with the
Props.
hammers.
Props.
No,
Or
I'm
stop.
done
Hammer
talking.
time is done.
Moving on.
Oh,
Ruin the
really?
moment.
Okay.
Man.
Well,
we
we
really
did have a
nailed
lot
that.
more planned too,
What?
but we thought this would take a lot less time.
Yeah.
So it's about 40 minutes.
Oh
now.
wow. Wow, that's
We've
really
been talking
long.
for a good time, and we haven't got into video games. So we're not going to do video games. Sorry for the disappointment. We're going to do that next time.
Wow, wow, wow.
So thank you all for tuning
We
in.
probably just lost our 3 viewers right
Our
there.
3 viewers are
God
gone.
dang it.
Anyways,
Yeah,
thank
their
you.
views still show up, so you're good.
Okay.
Oh.
Anyways, thank you all for tuning in. This has been Sam,
And Josh.
And AJ.
and this was the On Air Podcast.
Thank you.